You work here, right? Please help me.
Help with what?
Kiss me. I'm begging you.
Xia Mo Ran. Don't cry, okay?
Ouch.
Miss Xia. Miss Xia, Miss Xia.
Miss Xia, Miss Xia, Miss Xia.
Was your one-night love real? Was it real? Was it real?
Xia Mo Ran. Fooling around before the engagement. Can you take responsibility?
I'm the one fooling around. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law have been secretly conspiring. First, you poisoned me, then brought a bunch of reporters. You really played your cards well.
Was it real? This is getting juicy. Stop recording. No more cameras.
Don't listen to her lies. Where's your wild man?
That man's gone. There's no wild man here. It's just me in here.
Still being stubborn? That man's tie is still around your neck.
This is my eye mask. I have mild OCD.
You.
Trying to cancel our engagement. I won't let you succeed. Everyone, tomorrow's wedding reception will proceed as scheduled.
Proceeding normally.
What? Seriously?
Continuing as planned. Is that true?
Bye.
You.
Everything that happened today, at the engagement party, I'll repay you all in kind.
You're Xia Mo Ran, right? Rough intimacy caused a ruptured corpus luteum. Tell your boyfriend, no intercourse for 3 days, and take medication regularly.
Thank you, doctor.
Young people these days have no self-control.
Hey. Director Gu. Ms. Xia. Then the person the doctor mentioned. Isn't you?
Grandfather's condition worsened, so I left without notice. Prepare the betrothal gifts. I want to propose.
Director Gu. It's too late now. Miss Xia is getting engaged tomorrow.
Who knew she already had a fiancé? Then I'll steal the groom.
Ling Shui. You're utterly captivating. Compared to that stiff Xia Mo Ran, you're 1,000 times better.
A beast who only thinks with their crotch. How could I ever consider as my life partner?
He is. Your sister and your fiancé are in love. Yet you keep interfering. Call off this engagement now. Let your sister have her happiness.
Father, I'm your daughter too. Clearly, she and her mother are both homewreckers. Why should I back down?
I won't let you insult Auntie Wang like this.
Xia Mo Ran. Your parents don't love you anymore. Those unloved are the real homewreckers.
Today's engagement. If you don't cancel it, it'll still be cancelled.
Everyone's here. A great show is about to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies, since my fiancé made a mistake. Today's engagement is cancelled. The reason is on the big screen.
That's right. Everyone should watch respectfully.
Stop. Don't watch that.
Xia Mo Ran, you, turn it off, ungrateful brat. She's your own sister.
You never treated me as your child. How is she my sister?
Fine, great. Think you're so clever. Dare to mess with the Xia and Zhang families, with no one to help you. How will you survive in Haicheng City?
Who says no one's helping her? Who said no one would help her?
Who is this guy? Why haven't we seen him before? Why is he dressed so extravagantly? He must be from the Gu family, the wealthiest clan controlling the city. They just returned from abroad. No one else compares to him.
Why did you come?
I heard you were being bullied outside. My people, how could I ignore them?
Xia Mo Ran. You've got some nerve, huh? How dare you hire thugs to cause trouble? Open your eyes wide. The man before you is Haishur City's wealthiest man, Gu Boyan himself.
Him? Why would he side with this unlucky girl?
Xia Mo Ran. Since you chose the wrong fiancé, will you marry me instead?
Gladly. You're 1,000 times better than that scumbag. Plus, you're so handsome, it's no loss for me.
Anyone who dares bully my wife will be dead meat.
Director Gu. What about the dowry?
They don't deserve it. Take everything back.
Yes, sir.
Honey. Gu Boyan is so generous. Oh my. We'll never lack anything, for the rest of our lives. Ha ha ha.
Bring everything back for me. Ugh.
This, what now, dear? Look, they've all left.
Who does Gu Boyan think he is? I bet he's just a hired actor. That slut hired. The dowry must be fake too.
I told you Gu Boyan would never be interested in second-hand goods like her. Xia Mo Ran is such a schemer.
How reckless. I actually let a servant I met 2 days ago. I never imagined you'd share the same name as the richest man. No wonder you dared impersonate him.
I'm not impersonating.
It's fine, really. Everyone has different fates. That's just how life works. But you're just a servant with a small salary. Hiring all these people must have cost a fortune, right?
Don't
worry, I'll never look down on you. In fact, it's because you're a servant that I want to marry you. What I hate most now are wealthy people who play dirty.
Enough. Being a servant is fine. This identity at least keeps her unsuspecting. Don't worry. They're all just fellow servants from work. They volunteered to help.
That's good then.
Let's go. We're going home.
Wow. You servants, you can afford such a nice house now.
Didn't I tell you to find the worst house from my properties?
Director Gu, this is the worst one I could find.
This is a rental. I never lived in a big house before. I was worried you wouldn't feel comfortable in my small place.
Gu Boyan, your income isn't that high either, but now that we're married, I'll share your financial burdens. I'll transfer you half the rent.
This woman is really something else.
My father froze my bank card, but don't worry, I'll start job hunting tomorrow. I won't be a burden to you.
Fine, I'll wait for you to support me then.
Why are you so upset? Your mother passed away.
You.
Ouch. Let me tell you. Don't worry. My mother was killed by my father who sided with his mistress and his lover, but I believe all mothers want us to live well, to find someone who loves us more and stays with us till the end.
Loved her secretly for 10 years, never expected to reunite like this.
What do you want?
You got beaten up? Must hurt badly, huh?
It's nothing. My father hit me, all these years. They've been taking out their frustrations on me. Beaten and humiliated. I've grown used to it.
From now on, I'll be your support. I'll make them experience what it's like to be punching bags.
Gu Boyan. My mother sacrificed for years, but 2 days after her death, My father brought home his 17-year-old illegitimate child for 3 years. I devoted my heart to Zhongyu, yet couldn't stop him from cheating and playing dirty. How long can we stay together?
We'll be together. Until our last breath.
Director Gu, the Xia family has issued an announcement to sever ties with Madam. They're allying with other families to boycott you across Haicheng. It seems they want to drive you into a corner.
Then I want to see whether they can cut ties faster. Or if I can prepare everything for my wife quicker.
I was the one who spoke first. Again, this is so embarrassing. Hello. Yes.
Miss Xia, Gushi Group will supply the renewable energy industry while the Xia family leads this sector in Haishur City. Would you have time to visit Gushi Group for collaboration talks?
But I'm no longer connected to the Xia family.
What Gu Group values is your genius as a Xia family member. We await your cooperation.
Await already?
Oh. You're truly my lucky charm. I'll soon earn money to support you.
Ling Shui. The wedding banquet at the Zhang family villa, prepared for you, must be fabulous, right? Beyond description, this Haicheng villa district has land priced like gold. This is nothing yet. Today we're actually discussing collaboration with Gushi Group. If we partner with them, we could buy multiple villas here easily. Our Ling Shui is destined for wealth. Unlike that Xia Mo Ran, being boycotted by her own family. Now, who knows under which bridge she's living.
Xia Mo Ran?
Xia Mo Ran, what are you doing here?
I heard this villa mansion was bought by a mysterious tycoon, but it's never been occupied. So, planning to break in?
This is the worst property I currently own. Need to steal it?
Bringing your mistress to meet people. Aren't you ashamed?
The brother-in-law sister-in-law affair scandal is already public knowledge. If you're not embarrassed, why should I be?
Xia Mo Ran. After you framed me back then, you dare bring it up.
Touch her and see what happens.
Xia Mo Ran, how long did you hire this actor for? Just to annoy me? Your performance is quite convincing.
You're a born cheater. Do you even have the right to get angry?
You. Miss Xia, pleased to meet you. I'm the driver sent by Gushi Group. Please get in the car.
Miss Xia, Gushi Group? Didn't expect Gushi Group to be this considerate.
She's my wife. They wouldn't dare neglect her.
Gushi Group's driver. She found herself a sugar daddy now.
Let's go, my wife.
Xia Mo Ran, you think this car is here for you? Get out right now.
Why? Never seen one before. Let me show you around.
Xia Mo Ran, don't get cocky just because you got lucky. Today we're going to Gushi Group for partnership negotiations. This car must be here to pick us up.
Gushi Group values us so much. They sent a dedicated car.
You nearly gave me a heart attack. I thought the car was for her. She's just an outcast, bringing bad luck everywhere. Why would Gushi Group make special arrangements for her? I think she's just craving attention. Haven't you heard? Get out of my way now.
Do you think they got the wrong person?
Snatching people wasn't enough for that mother-daughter duo. Now they're stealing cars. Don't waste time on them. Drive.
You give them an inch, they take a mile. Yes, get out. Out now.
You.
You.
Bo Yang, I'm fine.
Ugh. It's my first day on the job. Which of you is Miss Xia?
The one in designer clothes. The other in night market rags. Who's Miss Xia? Isn't it obvious? Of course, letting her in would dirty the Rolls Royce.
My apologies, Miss Xia. I wasn't paying attention. Please, after you.
Idiot, you don't know Miss Xia, but you should know me.
You?
Don't know Miss Xia, but you should recognize me, right?
You? Oh, you're my colleague, right? Today's my first day at work. I genuinely didn't recognize you.
Colleague? Xia Mo Ran, I must admit, your husband has quite a knack for intimidation. Pretty impressive. Earlier, I was almost fooled by his arrogant act into feeling intimidated. I thought he was actually a high-ranking official.
Would any respectable official stoop to his level? Him? At best, he's probably just a bodyguard. Or some country bumpkin security.
Boyan, the hotel you work at is owned by Zhongsha Group. Don't lose your job over this.
Did you all hear that? Her husband's just a lowly hotel attendant.
Making hard times harder for yourself. Marrying a servant? How pathetic. What a crazy couple. I want to see how they'll humiliate themselves. This car's too high. Since he's your company's servant, make him be our footstool.
Ha ha ha. What are you gaping at? Get down.
Zhongyu, don't go too far.
Xia Mo Ran, having a servant serve the hotel boss is an honor for him. Exactly, young Master Zhang might even promote him for this. He won't need to serve people anymore.
That actually makes sense.
Boyan, don't.
But your husband remains the trash of society. Who should know his place? Ha.
New husband trampled by ex-husband. This is golden. Record this. Record this. Quick, film it now.
There, got it now?
This is my boyfriend. So manly.
Are you okay?
You filthy servant. You dare kick me?
This kick is payback for you, who dared to harass my wife. If you touch her again, it won't end this easily. I'll give you one last chance. Ask properly who you came to pick up.
You're just a servant. The other's a pauper kicked out of his home. How could you be Gushi Group's VIP guest? Get out of the way. Stop causing trouble here.
Xia Mo Ran, you got lucky this time. Next time, I'll settle accounts with you. Xia Mo Ran, see the difference now? This is the gap between you and me. Driver, start the car. You dare bully my wife? Are you still dreaming in broad daylight?
Boyan, this is a villa complex. Taxis are hard to find here. Gushi Group values punctuality highly. We'll be late.
Don't panic, my dear. Lu Cheng, what's wrong with you? Call the driver back immediately.
You think you're Gushi Group's CEO? Daring to order others' drivers around? Xia Mo Ran, if I were you, I'd take your servant husband and leave right now. How embarrassing, you crazy couple. I want to see how you'll humiliate yourselves.
The real embarrassment will be Xia Lingxue and Zhang Yu. My car will return shortly.
Empty boasting. You claim your car can come back. Did his car really return?
Forgive me, Director Gu. I was blind, not recognizing Gushi Group's CEO.
He's Gushi Group's CEO Gu Boyan.
I'm sorry, Director Gu. My blindness prevented me from recognizing the president of Gushi Group. Get down. Damn you. I see you're trying to get me fired, aren't you? My superior warned. He is Director Gu. If you cause more trouble, I won't forgive you. You. Director Gu, Miss Xia, please come up.
Xia Mo Ran's poor husband is actually Gushi Group's president. We're done for. We just insulted him and Xia Mo Ran. If he seeks revenge, what'll we do?
You believe rumors so easily. What? Use your brains. And think carefully. Would Director Gu like that cheap woman Xia Mo Ran?
I have a contact at Gushi Group. They told me the director has always been single. Xia Mo Ran must have, that shameless woman, seduced some old driver from Gushi Group to trick us all.
So this woman was cheating from the start. When we get to the office, you're dead meat.
Your act with your friends was brilliant. Their shocked faces, just now, almost made me laugh.
Luckily Xia Mo Ran's naive, doesn't suspect me.
Director Gu is here.
Good morning, Director Gu.
Who? Are they calling?
What's going on? Didn't I tell you to inform the staff, to keep my identity concealed?
Mr. Gu Corporation has always maintained strict standards. This was their instinctive reaction.
Bai Yang. They're all facing you. Are they calling your name?
Him. Unworthy.
Xia Mo Ran. What they're shouting is you. You didn't know, did you? You has inherited Zhang Group and become its CEO.
Never expected. Gu Corporation values me this highly, even arranged a welcoming committee. No need for formalities. Ahem. Everyone, dismissed.
They actually left when told. Seems like this welcome was genuine.
Today's collaboration is in the bag.
Morans.
Xia Mo Ran. You can flirt with the company's veterans to show off, but don't think you'll ever set foot in Gu Corporation's headquarters. Miss Xia Mo Ran, I presume I'm your contact. Please follow me.
Yet here I am inside. How's that feel?
How does Xia Mo Ran have such connections?
Mr. Gu, these two came uninvited. Should we kick them out?
No need. Let them stay and watch how my wife rises to the top. Inform our negotiators. These two idiots reject whatever they say. My wife approve everything she says.
Understood.
Please wait a moment. Our executives will arrive shortly. Hey, stupid server. Where's your common sense? Pour the water.
Xia Ling Xue. Got no hands.
TSK. We're born to be served. A lowly server like him, fetching tea and water, is exactly his job.
True.
Ignore people like this, who act entitled, wherever they go.
Xia Mo Ran. You're a cast-off and a disgrace. Your husband's a lousy server. What's there to be proud of? Huh, I've had enough of you. Huh.
You.
Just pour the water. No need for conflict. I'll pour it. Fine, I'll do it.
At least your husband knows his place.
If you can't keep your damn hands to yourself, it won't just be 70-degree hot water next time.
Do you want to lose your job? He's your boss.
Want to be my boss? He's not qualified.
Zhong Yu. You know how he is. Are you brain dead, making the same mistake twice?
You damn waiter. You keep messing with me. Stop. Dare to cause trouble at Gu Corporation? You two must be tired of working in this industry. Director Wang. Director Wang. I wouldn't dare. They started it.
Exactly, Director Wang. This woman slept her way into the company, and her waiter husband dares to act cocky. They're ruining Gu Corp's reputation. You should call security to throw them out.
Idiots. Trying to kick out the seat. Do I look suicidal? If you want to talk, talk properly. If not, get lost.
Enough talk. Let's get started.
Please have a seat. Please have a seat.
This executive from GU Corporation pulled out a chair for you.
This might be your company's humble way of showing hospitality.
Exactly.
Mr. Wang, we've meticulously prepared this new energy proposal. Today we're here with complete sincerity.
No need to review it. We won't cooperate. Mr. Wang, do you have any concerns? Our Zhang and Xia families have remarkable achievements in new energy development. Mr. Zhang. Your scandalous affair with your sister-in-law is the talk of the town. Gu Corporation never collaborates with scandal-ridden individuals.
Seems like your notoriety outshines your projects.
Xia Mo Ran, how dare you mock others? The night before your wedding, you slept with some stranger. You're no better than me. If Mr. Wang won't work with us, you think he'll partner with you instead?
You.
Mr. Wang. That situation wasn't what it seemed.
Ms. Xia. Gu Corporation plans to invest 300 million in your project. We'll fully support the new energy initiative.
Why does her cheating scandal get special treatment?
Ms. Xia's courageous pursuit of love and escape from toxicity.
Well done. You're getting a raise.
You're playing us. Huh. Your unprofessional attitude, our Gu Corporation won't work with you, is entirely justified.
You think you can just call it off? Didn't you see how the whole company welcomed us? Such grand gestures must be Mr. Gu's orders.
Exactly. We're Mr. Gu's people.
Mr. Gu has a sharp eye for talent. Why would he want you two fools?
Mrs. Gu praised me.
You bitch. Dare to mock us? You didn't just climb into this old man's bed, you're conspiring with him to screw us over.
How dare you disrespect Gu Corporation? Security.
Who are you pretending to be? Huh? What's this act? Gu Corp staff won't obey your commands. Wait. Why are they actually coming?
Throw these two out.
Yes, sir. Move. Miss Xia, we currently don't have a position for you. You may assist with preparatory work here. Should you require any assistance later, submit your requests to Gu Corporation. We'll provide full support.
Thank you. Perfect.
Causing trouble at Gu Corp? Get lost. You.
Why do Gu Corp staff obey that waiter so readily? Mom said he claimed at the wedding to be Gu Boyan. Could he actually be the CEO?
Are you out of your mind? Huh. Gu Boyan is the renowned business magnate of Haishur City, the legendary god of commerce known to all. How could he possibly be interested in Xia Mo Ran, that woman?
But
Enough with the buts.
Ling Shui. I just heard Gu Corporation is collaborating with Ms. Xia. Congratulations, not me. It's that Xia Mo Ran woman. What? The one who got kicked out by the Xia family? This can't be real.
She must have seduced some old executive at Gu Corporation. Now the whole company's protecting her like royalty.
Using her looks to climb the corporate ladder. Does she think I'm dead? I heard Xia Mo Ran will be interning at Gu Corporation temporarily. Make sure she's well taken care of. Consider it done.
I've worked with you all day. Don't I deserve a proper reward?
Gu Boyan, you're working the night shift at a hotel, aren't you? Why aren't you at work tonight? How are we affording all this?
I was just heading out to work. You should get some rest. This stupid cover story about being a hotel clerk. Now I can't even spend nights with my wife.
Sir. Are we heading to
The other villa tonight?
proceed?
Gu Boyan, since when do hotel clerks drive Rolls-Royces?
How could I ever afford a Rolls-Royce? I just saw his car door was open, so I kindly closed it for him. Normally I ride an e-bike to work.
Be careful on your night shift. I'll watch you leave.
Look, keep your eyes on me.
Mr. Gu, do you know how to ride an e-bike?
Have to learn when necessary.
Xia Mo Ran is no ordinary person. Her reception arrangements must be handled with care.
Understood.
Wow.
Work hard today. After work, I'll take you home to celebrate.
Deal.
Trash kicked out long ago. By the Xia family. Found herself. A broke e-bike rider. What connections could she have? Late on your first day. What a grand entrance.
The company allows flexible clock-in for me, that's why I...
Just as I thought. Sleeping your way to the top. Get special privileges. Follow me. Today, I'll teach you proper manners. Gu Corporation's rules. This will be your workspace from now on.
Wait. Are you out of your mind? This dump isn't fit for working.
Xia Mo Ran, you were the one begging for collaboration with Gu Corporation. You should be grateful we gave you any space. Who do you think you are to be picky?
You.
Where's Madam's workstation?
Relax, Mr. Gu. Guan Yu's clever enough. Right now, she's settling Madam into a spacious, well-lit office with 5-star amenities.
Starting from scratch, I should be thankful to have any workspace.
You're that gold digger who slept her way to the top.
You've got the wrong person.
Xia Mo Ran, stop playing dumb. How did you master the art of climbing the corporate ladder through seduction? Care to share your secrets? Teach us your ways.
You can't even tell, front from back when I'm standing right here. With dimwits like you, teaching would be pointless.
You, Xia Mo Ran. First you embezzle through your sugar daddies. Now you dare to freeload on employee benefits too. Disgusting. Trash like you only deserves our leftovers.
Looking for trouble on purpose? No way. I fought hard for this partnership. We can't afford a conflict now. I'm sorry, but I won't drink.
I already poured it for you. If you don't drink, you're disrespecting us, veteran employees.
Someone like you doesn't lack dignity. You lack decency. Let go.
You really don't know your place. You'll drink this coffee, whether you want to or not. Hold her down. I dare any of you.
We're in the office. I suggest you quit while you're ahead.
Sis Guan, didn't you say she has powerful connections? I don't dare. Why chicken out? Her husband's just some broke guy on an e-bike. As for her, she probably seduced some low-level exec. What connections could she have? Keep her restrained.
Let me go. Release me.
Xia Mo Ran, you dare splash me? I was going to let it slide if you drank, but you're so ungrateful. I'll show the whole company your indecent behavior. Come see, everyone. This is the infamous career climber who shames all professional women.
The Haiching project proposal needs further refinement. This is your 5-star treatment.
Accusations require evidence.
Your baseless slander. I'll sue for defamation.
You shameless. Dare threaten me?
Try moving again. I dare you. Try touching her again. I dare you.
It's a misunderstanding. This employee has no self-respect. I'm disciplining her, for the company's sake. Mr. Gu.
Enough. How dare you make excuses?
What are you doing here?
Mr. Gu left something at the hotel. I'm dropping it off on my way. Don't worry, I'll make this right for you. Mr. Gu, how could you let your staff gang up on someone like this?
Sir. What's the CEO trying? Guan Yu, explain yourself.
This woman slept her way in by seducing married men in the company. She's arrogant and refuses discipline.
Married man?
Exactly. Xia Mo Ran here has a husband, yet fools around at work. Mr. Gu, we can't tolerate this behavior.
You keep accusing me. Where's your proof?
Proof? Check her phone. Someone, search her phone now. Let Mr. Gu see those filthy messages with that old man that got her this job.
How dare you act out in my company?
Everyone involved. You're all fired.
Director Gu is still here. How dare you act so arrogantly?
I was just too angry. Director Gu, what should we do about this?
Should we fire them all as you suggested?
Director Gu, I only had the company's best interests at heart. Don't let this scheming woman deceive you. Exactly, she's the real cancer in our company. She should be the one getting fired.
How dare you all? Presume to tell the CEO how to manage?
I'm sorry. I spoke out of turn.
Well handled. Promotions and raises for you. For those who defy authority, deal with them harshly.
Understood. Got to experience being CEO for a bit. Even got promoted. Perfect. The Gu Corporation values employee integrity. Yet you verbally assaulted colleagues, calling women scheming seductresses. We'll count the offensive words. Every slanderous term means immediate termination. Blacklisted for years.
Director Gu, I truly regret my actions. I've worked diligently for this company for years. It took so long to reach this position. Please give me another chance. Director Gu, Guan, you made us do it. We're not to blame.
Why does it feel like Director Gu treats you with such respect? This Director Gu, why is he so polite to you?
Hometown buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Buddy.
Buddy.
Right.
Director Gu, may I ask, your registered residence?
Bailing.
Xiucheng.
Bailing Xiucheng community. Same neighborhood, right next door.
Not bad. Didn't know you're my biggest connection.
Honey, praising me again. Darling. Let's clock out, let's go.
2 more hours. Director Gu's still here, how dare you say that?
My wife's giving birth. Everyone leaves 2 hours early. That's all. Dismissed. Move out.
See? Director Gu's orders. Let's go, sweetheart, dinner's on me.
Sigh. Assistant Lou. I handle billion-dollar deals with less stress. These CEO couples, what's their deal? CEO's love chase continues. This is just the start. Buckle up for the ride. Emergency. Old Master Gu's missing from hospital. Director Gu.
What's wrong?
Urgent news. Old Master Gu at the hospital has disappeared.
What?
A bunch of idiots. Can't even keep an eye on an old man. If Director Gu investigates this matter, he might withdraw the hospital investment. You'll all be fired.
What exactly happened?
Director Gu, here's the situation. Mr. Gu Sr. was in his room at noon, flirting with nurses as usual. But when we did rounds later, we found he was gone. But, rest assured, we've sent search teams out.
My grandfather's health is fragile. Why aren't you searching already? If he's not found, every single one of you will be out of here.
Yes, sir. Why are you standing around? Start searching now.
So he also has a sick grandfather, Sai, deceased parents, critically ill family member, and works himself to the bone. This is literally the tragic hero template from those novels. How tragic.
Steward. Did you reach Uncle Guan?
Mr. Gu Sr. planned this escape deliberately. He's blocking our communications.
That old man's still recovering. What's he scheming now?
Bai Yang. Grandpa couldn't have gone far, don't worry.
I'll take you home first. Let's go.
Wait, that's odd. I clearly remember turning off the lights when I left.
Well. Future granddaughter-in-law.
Who told you to run off like that? You're being completely unreasonable.
You little rascal. Getting married, and didn't even tell me. If I hadn't come myself, God knows how long, would I have met my granddaughter-in-law? Ha!
Grandpa, it was my oversight. Properly speaking, I should have visited you first. Please have some tea, to calm yourself.
This granddaughter-in-law is much more sensible than Gu Boyan. No wonder this rascal took a liking to her.
Enough, you've seen her, time to go back.
Hey! What's going on here? I can't even stay in my own house for one night, not to mention, I haven't even had a proper chat with my granddaughter-in-law. Get out of my way. Sit.
Here.
Thank you.
Our own home. But you're renting this place.
I knew the old man's visit would blow our cover.
Rented? Nonsense. This house was bought with my hard-earned money for this ungrateful brat.
Yes, yes, all bought by him. The old man likes to boast. Don't take it seriously.
It's all right. With your actual situation, no matter what your grandpa claims, I won't believe any of it.
The old man didn't bring anything that could expose us, right?
Don't worry, Mr. Gu. I've already thoroughly checked everything. He only brought a woven bag with snakeskin pattern, containing what appears to be his change of clothes. Other than that, nothing else.
Good, understood. All right, finish your tea and get some rest.
What's your problem, brat? I haven't finished talking with my granddaughter-in-law. My dear granddaughter-in-law, Grandpa brought you a welcoming gift. Ha ha ha.
Oh no.
This is our family heirloom. Imperial jadeite, valued at 300 million. Take it.
300 million?
This card here holds 500 million. I saved this behind my grandson's bag as a secret betrothal gift. Take it.
500 million?
Grandpa knows you girls love designer bags. This is the only one of its kind worldwide, a rare crocodile skin bag. Its value?
Gu Boyan, is any of this real? I feel like I'm dreaming.
Real or fake? Our family status speaks for itself. Do you think Grandpa would give you fakes?
What's really going on here?
Hey. The old man has no such fortune. My grandpa has dementia and delusions of being a billionaire. He's just messing with you.
Brat. Who has dementia? Ha. I am a billionaire. Can this be faked?
This bag. I've seen at auctions. The texture and feel match the genuine article.
Exactly. This bag cost me 30 million at auction.
Counterfeiters work miracles.
But this Imperial green jade seems authentic too.
Of course it's real. Such a massive Imperial green jade only exists in our Gu family.
Yeah. It used to be a worthless vase. We can make dozens.
Looking for a beating? I, Gu Jinwei, don't deal in fakes. You insult me.
Grayson Gu. This name sounds familiar.
If you want great grandkids, go to bed early.
Alright. I know you're newlyweds. So I'll stop bothering you now. Tomorrow, take my granddaughter-in-law out for a stroll. I'll retire for the night.
Good night, Grandpa.
Baron Gu. She found out after all.
Why didn't you tell me? Your grandpa has Alzheimer's before meeting me. How are you living?
8 servants waiting on him. Everyone flattering him, yet he complains.
I have business tomorrow. Keep an eye on them. Assign someone reliable. Don't let the old man blow our cover.
Understood. Sir, Mr. Gu seems afraid Madam will discover the Gu family's wealth. Should we keep pretending to be poor? Nonsense. That brat's just stingy. Look, my granddaughter-in-law has not a single decent designer piece. At this rate, he'll drive her away with his cheapness. Young master might have his reasons. That rascal has no strategy. To win a woman's heart, I must intervene. Tomorrow, I'll show my granddaughter-in-law the true power of the Gu family. Assistant Lu, Mr. Gu has taken his wife to the Gu Group's luxury store.
Don't panic yet. The old man's been hospitalized for years, so the staff at Gu Mall probably don't recognize him. We shouldn't get exposed. Keep monitoring them.
Yes, sir. Waitress, bring out your finest jewelry for my granddaughter-in-law to try.
Big spenders alert. These two look ordinary, the woman and the old man. They might just be wasting our time.
Stop gawking. Get moving.
Whether they're faking it, we'll find out soon, right away. One moment, please.
Grandpa, you said we were just going grocery shopping. This
These trinkets mean as much to me as vegetable prices. Besides, now that you're part of the Gu family, how could we let you wear cheap knockoffs? Try this.
This one, miss.
We'll take it.
It suits you perfectly. Let's try the earrings.
Lovely. Buy them. Package up everything.
They're actually loaded. This is amazing. I'll wrap them immediately.
Wait. We need to reconsider. Grandpa, every item here costs over $1 million. We can't afford this. Stop this charade. Let's go home. Stop fooling around. Let's go home, okay?
Hey. Dear. You still don't realize the Gu family's financial status, just a few million?
Of course I do. Gu Boyan told me everything. He only earns $6,800 a month.
68 million. That brat's monthly income dropped this much? 68 million. Buying these things is more than enough. Come on.
Wait. Grandpa, it's just that these things are too tacky. I don't like them.
Don't like them? Wrap up this entire row of clothes for my granddaughter-in-law.
Are you really buying these? Not tricking us again, right?
What a joke. I'm loaded with cash.
Understood. One moment, I'll package them shortly.
Grandpa, wait. We can just...
Enough. Just a few outfits. The Gu family won't go broke buying clothes for our granddaughter-in-law. Assistant Lu, bad news. Old Master Gu is buying the entire store's clothes for Madam. He's about to swipe the card. What? That old man
Is being ridiculous. Where is he? Send me the location. I'm heading there now. Excuse me, something came up at home. Please enjoy your meal. Call the bank right now. Freeze the old man's card, or the truth will come out.
Boss Gu. Luxury stores judge customers by appearances. If we actually freeze his card, he might get embarrassed. The old could get mistreated.
Tell the bodyguard to protect them. At top speed, get there now.
Yes.
Total comes to 1,193,800.
Fine, charge it.
They look so shabby, but made a huge purchase. My commission will be fat today. Hee hee. Old man, your cards declined. Are you actually rich, or just pretending?
What's going on? Did I bring the wrong card? Sir, this card has 30 million. Try this one.
30 million? You don't even have 300.
This must be Gu Boyan's doing. Don't panic. I'll make a call.
If you're broke, just admit it. Stop pretending.
How dare you? Argue if you must, but don't push the elderly.
Disgraceful old man. So what if I hit someone? If you don't leave now, I won't just stop at hitting you. I'll have you thrown out. Both the old and young are shameless here. Do you think this is a zoo? Here to watch monkeys perform?
Hold on. Is this how you young ladies speak? I have money.
Grandpa, perhaps you didn't see the price tags clearly. Every piece here costs 30,000 yuan each. Gu Boyan is just a waiter. He truly can't afford this.
A waiter? The prestigious Gu family
made such a grand entrance. We actually thought you were some hidden tycoons. Turns out, you're just some lowly waiter's wife, and his grandpa. Who gave you the audacity? How dare you enter our store?
I shouldn't have wasted your time earlier. That was my fault. I apologize. But in service industries, no one's superior to another.
Service jobs have hierarchies too. Your husband's kind, fetching tea and water, is bottom-tier service. Can't compare to luxury brand salespeople.
Guan Yu.
Xia Mo Ran, you witch, you got me fired. Now that I've found you, you won't get away. Miss Guan, Manager Wang, you're here. Xia Mo Ran, this old man is your sugar daddy. What? You're selling your charms. Yet he can't even buy you clothes.
Watch your mouth. This is my grandfather.
Also, a grandpa-granddaughter romance. Can't call him that in public, so grandpa it is.
And what do we call your companion? Uncle? Grandpa?
How dare you? This is my boyfriend. Xia Mo Ran, if you hadn't gotten me blacklisted by Gu Corp, I wouldn't need to lower myself to be with this old man.
Your wrinkles match his. I'd have sworn he was your uncle.
You. Darling. Look at her.
Enough. My wife's watching me closely. Don't make a scene. Want that bag? I'll buy it.
Miss Guan, the bag you wanted is reserved for you. Keep it. Huh. This. I only support SL products. Because they cater to elite clientele. Now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry gets let in, they reek of poverty. It's degrading. Why are you standing there? Get out.
Call us paupers. Leave now, or I'll make you corpses. Humph. Leave before I call security. Get lost. Do you know who you're talking to? You dare throw me out?
Grandpa, forget it. I'm tired. Let's go.
Wait. Salesman Zhang, check those clothes, if there's any damage. And they leave. Who'll pay? Right. We checked. Stains found. Pay up.
You've got it all wrong. These clothes, I haven't touched them.
You poor people reek of poverty. It's contagious, don't you get it? You come into our store, and taint our clothes with your poverty. We're asking for compensation. We're being lenient with you.
Humph. So you're saying that here at the Gu Corporation, you're going to extort us?
Even if it is extortion. What are you going to do about it? If you don't compensate us today, you won't get out of this store.
I've lived long enough to never be threatened like this. I'd like to see what you're going to do to me. Old man, I'm letting your age slide, but you're pushing it. You're getting cocky. Get security.
Yes, sir. Just wait, tell them to go easy. Don't want to hurt her precious sugar daddy. Then what would she do? She might end up on welfare.
Ha ha ha.
Some women these days, they have no shame. A man his age, it's disgusting. When they first came in, I actually thought they were grandfather and granddaughter.
I know you're outspoken, but there's no need to be rude.
Xia Mo Ran, you're broke, fine. But how dare you insult her?
I insulted her, not you. Others bind their feet. You bind your brain. All you think about is romance. Are you running a brothel?
You.
What's going on here?
Brother Wang, it's these two. They won't compensate us, and they're insulting everyone.
Some dogs bite without warning. People need to be put in their place.
You, this is Gu Corporation property. You dare insult me on my own turf? You're asking for trouble. How dare you hit madam? Do you know who she is? Who this elderly gentleman is?
Aren't they just some broke chick and an old pauper? Who do you think you are? Stay out of this.
Idiots. We're from Gu Corporation, the CEO's wife and grandfather, Mrs. Gu.
Grandfather, this Guan Yu used to work at GU Corporation. She knows who my husband is.
Exactly. Perfect timing.
You old fossil. You just can't help pushing your luck. Your grandson is just some waiter. Dare impersonate the CEO?
Waiter?
Right. That woman earlier claimed her husband was a waiter, not the CEO.
Old coot. You impersonate the CEO's grandfather and lay hands on us? Humph, you nobodies. Don't recognize me? Go. Get your manager here now.
Ha. Manager? Isn't the manager right here?
This old man does look familiar. See, the manager knows me. Judging by appearances, looks like hospital staff. Dare to pretend to be the Gu family. You'll pay for this. How dare you attack Mr. Gu? Are you tired of living?
We'll beat him. And his little lover too. Get them both. Attack.
You three dare pose as the Gu family? The heart medicine. It's in the bag.
Guan Yu, Grandpa's having a heart attack. Give me the medicine.
I think he's just faking it. But no matter. If the old man dies, we'll just pay some blood money.
Sir,
Mr. Gu, they're going too far. Come quickly.
on my way. Those fools are signing their death warrants. Step on it.
He needs his medication. I'm begging you. Please give it to me.
Xia Mo Ran, if you want to beg, do it properly.
What more do you want?
Want it? Kneel and beg. Then maybe I'll think about it.
You. This is beyond humiliation.
You old coot. Still got fight in you. Seems perfectly healthy to me. Guess this medicine isn't needed after all.
Wait, I'll kneel. I'll do it.
Hey girl.
I'll kneel.
No. Don't do this, girl.
I'm kneeling. Give me the medicine.
Xia Mo Ran, I thought you were just after money. Turns out, you actually care about this old man. My guess? He's scared the old man dies, leaving her without a sugar daddy. Ha ha ha.
I knelt like you asked. Now give me the medicine.
Want it? Then crawl here and take it.
Don't push your luck. When Mr. Gu gets here, you'll pay for this. Know your place. Mr. Gu? Please, I'll teach you some manners.
Xia Mo Ran, my patience is running thin. This medicine. Do you want it or not?
Girl. Don't listen to her.
Grandpa. You're Gu Boyan's only family. I won't let anything happen to you.
Ha ha ha. Remember her arrogant act at the company meetings? Now look. She's begging like a stray dog, dared to challenge Miss Guan. Serves her right.
The medicine. This is life or death. I did everything you demanded. What more do you want?
Xia Mo Ran, here's your medicine. Oops, you dropped it. Once it's in the trash, it's store property. Who said you could rummage?
Give it back. Grandpa's dying. Hand it over.
I'll take this for disposal.
Fine. Alright. Then go ahead and destroy it.
Gu. Gu? What Gu? A general manager of a prestigious mall, treats customers like this. A customer's wife and grandfather. Are they really your family? Your ears are just decorations, aren't they? I've repeated it multiple times. Gu Boyan. These people have gone too far. How dare they make my granddaughter-in-law kneel before them? I want you to properly teach them a lesson.
They bullied you like this?
Villain's getting arrogant, as long as Grandpa's safe.
Lu Cheng. Make sure they get an unforgettable lesson.
You're just this woman's waiter husband. Who do you think you are? With our manager here. You have no right to speak. Manager. I think we should kick out this useless waiter too.
Humph. Shut up if you value your life, idiot. Gu. Let me explain, sir. It was all these people tricking me. Had I known they're your family, I wouldn't dare, even with 10 lives.
Gu Corporation has always upheld respect for every customer. Who taught you to judge customers? By their social status?
Yes, I know I was wrong. It's all this woman's fault. She kept misleading me. See? Punish her however you want.
Xia Mo Ran, your husband is Gu Boyan.
What's all the fuss about? Haven't you met before?
You said he was just a waiter. But he's clearly
Guan Yue. Seems like being fired and blacklisted last time didn't teach you a lesson.
President Gu.
Even if you used to work for Mr. Gu's company, you can't act so recklessly on Gu Corporation's turf.
I didn't. I was just passing by. The salesperson said she refused to compensate, so I just wanted to get justice for them. That's why this happened. I didn't know she was your wife. I'll never do it again.
What compensation?
Sir. This is a luxury boutique. Your wife's shabby appearance contaminated our garments. Now they're unsellable. Don't you think she should pay?
Compensate. Lu Cheng. Make them pay properly.
Yes.
Madam, let Lu Cheng handle this. We'll head back first.
Okay.
This is Gu Corporation's territory. What do you think you're doing?
Idiot. That was President Gu himself, and you made it worse.
What?
First, send them to the hospital. Then make them pay medical fees. After that, banish them from Haicheng. Yes.
The mall manager would never bow to a waiter like that.
Morons. We're the Gu Group CEOs. Wife and grandfather.
Gu Boyan. You and Gu Corporation's CEO, Gu Boyan, aren't just namesakes, are you?
Gu Boyan. What's going on with you? Not only did you freeze my cards, but you also said, what are you, a waiter?
Grandpa. My wife has a disdain for wealth and prefers simplicity. If I hadn't pretended to be a waiter, where would you get a granddaughter-in-law?
Then it's over. Now that I've exposed your identity, what do we do?
It's fine, Grandpa. In her eyes, you have dementia. She won't believe a word of it.
Good then. Let's go. That brat is obviously just a waiter. He just happens to share the CEO's name. I'm getting old. Always getting confused. Kept mistaking him for the real CEO. Ha ha ha.
Then this villa, how much is the monthly rent?
I only purchase properties, never rented anything. How would I know market prices? 5,000.
Oh no, for a luxury mansion like this. Gu actually said 5,000.
5,000.
Miss Xia, this is shared by us brothers. 5,000 is just his share.
Right, exactly.
Gu Boyan, I was deceived by my father, betrayed by my fiancé. I married you out of trust and respect, but if you lie to me too, I'll never forgive you.
Mr. Gu, keeping this secret forever isn't sustainable. When do you plan to come clean? Our bond is too fragile now. After some time, I'll explain everything properly.
Something feels off here.
This is our family heirloom. Imperial Emerald Green, worth 300 million. And this card here holds 500 million. I saved this dowry money behind my grandson's back. As for this, it's the only one of its kind. Rare crocodile leather bag. Valued at
Xia Mo Ran. Do you have to make noise all night?
Oh, Xiao Chu, you're from a jade family. Help me verify something.
Xia Mo Ran, you used Imperial Emerald for vases? This level of flaunting is shameless.
Imperial Emerald, are you sure?
There's dirt on it. Hard to see clearly. Needs proper authentication. If it's genuine, it's worth 400 to 500 million.
400 to 500 million? Grandpa mentioned similar numbers. Then check this out. Isn't this the bag from that luxury auction?
It is, but some tycoon bought it at the auction. Why do you have it?
Hey, Xia Mo Ran, where have you been? Did you rob a bank? Since when are you loaded? Xiao Chu, I think I've been scammed.
Scamming for money and affection. Wait. That doesn't make sense. You were kicked out of the Xia family, by all rights. You shouldn't have a penny left. What's there to scam?
You know, I'm someone who values relationships most. If you found out your husband went from being a waiter to becoming the richest man, what would you do?
Ha ha ha. Xia Mo Ran. Are you out of your mind? Forget forgiveness. I'd immediately kneel and kowtow.
As for me, I could never spend my life with someone who lied to me. If he really deceived me, I'll definitely divorce him.
Are you saying you suspect your waiter husband is the tycoon?
Chem. It's too complicated to explain now. Gotta go.
Hey, don't you?
Honey, I talked to the manager to switch me to day shifts. Now I can spend evenings with you. Having a wife I see but can't touch is pure torture.
Gu Boyan, if you're not really a waiter, how long will this act continue? When's your day shift? Is Zhongyu bothering you?
That loser probably can't even find me in his own hotel. Nope. Guess he forgot already.
This doesn't fit his grudge-holding nature. Everything's so strange. I need to uncover what's really going on.
Mr. Gu, after numerous invitations, we finally got you here. The Riverbend project is something we've wanted to collaborate on. What do you?
Sure. Hello, sweetheart?
Hello. Honey, where are you?
This time of day, I'm at the hotel, of course. It's not technically lying. I really am here, discussing business at this hotel.
I'm at the hotel entrance, bringing you lunch. Where exactly are you? I'll come to you. What's wrong?
No. Nothing's wrong. I'm in private room 303.
Got it. Gu Boyan, are you lying to me or not? We'll find out soon enough.
Come here, quick.
What do you need, Mr. Gu?
Take off your clothes.
Huh?
Stop yapping and take it off.
Does Mr. Gu have some special preferences? Last time when the beauty I sent got rejected, I must have missed the mark.
Excuse me, where's room 303?
Down the hall to the end.
Thanks. Hey, Liu Cheng,
Miss Xia. What brings you here?
where's Boyan?
He's in a meeting. Maybe you could come back later.
Honey. I can handle lunch myself. It's freezing out. Why did you come all this way?
Is he really just a waiter? Maybe I'm overthinking.
Honey.
Oh. I made extra lunch. Thought I'd check on you. What exactly is your job here? You don't mind, do you?
Now you want to inspect my work? This.
Ah, Mr. Gu. Brother Gu's job is simply toasting guests and enjoying meals. Nothing special.
Toast.
Are you trying to sabotage me? Say goodbye to your bonus this month. Honey, here's the thing. Our clients here can be real creeps. A handsome guy like me always gets pressured to drink or endure some unwanted advances.
Think money makes you special? I'm staying right here. Anyone tries anything funny, I'll take them down. We can quit this job, if we have to. Come on, you're safe with me around, let's get inside.
Sigh.
Why is everyone standing?
Mr. Gu's here. Who dares stay seated? Big tables require standing to reach the dishes. Gu.
Good afternoon. Please, everyone sit, relax. Folks, I'm your private dining attendant, Mr. Gu. Tonight, I'll be serving your meal.
What's this act you're putting on, Mr. Gu? I'm not sure either. Who would dare let him serve?
Everyone, take your seats, sit. Mr. Wang, your glass is empty. Let me pour you more.
Mr. Gu, I'm the waiter. I'll do it.
Sit down.
Why is he trembling? Why does it feel like this CEO is scared of a waiter?
This CEO. The CEO has Parkinson's. Exactly, Parkinson's.
Must be tough, having Parkinson's and still doing business dinners.
Stop shaking. Do you not want the deal?
Ah. Mr. Gu, my apologies, my apologies.
Holy crap. That's sexual harassment. Get your hands off me.
Honey, what are you doing here?
I'm your wife. You're being hit on by this CEO, and I'm supposed to just watch.
Hitting on. Mrs. Gu, this is a misunderstanding. I wouldn't dare harass him.
How dare you deny it?
Apologize. Apologize now.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Gu. This will never happen again.
You should apologize to him.
I'm sorry.
Accept it. Honey, I'm fine, really. He's already apologized. I need to get back to work.
Being a waiter is harder than I thought. I doubted him before. If this job makes you unhappy, just quit. I'll support us.
Who dares cause trouble at AUS Hotel? Should have known it's you, Xia Mo Ran.
Well. So your husband really is a hotel waiter here? When you told me he worked here, I searched the entire hotel, from top to bottom, but found nothing. Thought you were lying. But turns out, it's actually true.
No wonder. A second-hand goods like her couldn't get a decent husband. Pathetic.
Ah. I see. When you opened your mouth, I thought the hotel toilet exploded. Honestly, you should switch to selling stinky tofu.
Xia Mo Ran, you're just a waiter's wife now. How dare you insult me?
Don't worry. I have ways to handle her.
I'm still at work. Escort madam home first.
Understood.
Don't indulge these two idiots. If things get unbearable, we'll just quit.
Don't worry.
Hey, Xia Mo Ran. You cheated on me. For some lowly waiter? Don't you want to stay and see how your husband serves others?
I'm warning you. Don't harass him.
Ha ha ha. This pauper took my cast off. I've tracked him down. You think I'll let him go? Dream on, ha.
Besides, this is AUS Hotel. And he works for AUE. Whatever AUE wants goes without saying. Blame yourself, for marrying a waiter. Now you're at everyone's mercy.
You.
Hey, stop standing there. Can't you see the executives waiting to be served? Who do you think you are? Ordering him around? Manager Wang. You're here too. I've come to your office so many times. Today, you visit our hotel. I'll ensure proper hospitality. Ah. Your pathetic Zhang family dare seek partnership?
Gathering. So many tycoons. Only Haicheng's richest, Gu Boyan, could pull this off.
Li. Director Li, you.
Ayue, that man, could he be Gu Boyan, CEO Gu?
Sir, you're Mr. Zhang. I didn't mean to barge in. Mr. Gu, are you okay? Mr. Gu, are you okay?
Mr. Gu, you're really Mr. Gu?
Honey,
Xia Mo Ran, why are you trying to make your husband look good? Everyone's calling. This man in designer suits. Sitting in the executive seat. Your husband's just a broke nobody, daring to challenge Mr. Gu to his face.
You're Mr. Gu? That can't be. At the company that day, Mr. Gu definitely wasn't him. What are you doing?
You've got some nerve. How dare you splash him?
Director Wang, he's just a hotel employee. Mr. Gu's water spilled, and he didn't even refill it. This is negligence. Don't you think I should teach him a lesson?
Stop standing there. Refill Mr. Gu's water now.
Madam is getting suspicious. To keep up appearances, I have to endure this.
Mr. Gu, let me do that. I can't let you pour water for me.
Mr. Gu, you're Haicheng's richest man. Why be polite to him?
Exactly, Mr. Gu. He's born to serve others. If you don't let him serve, he'll feel useless. Ha ha ha. Oops, wrong person. You're all mistaken. I'm the—
Enough talk. Enough talk. Focus on the act. You'll get your money.
Who trained you? Huh. Pour drinks for the other executives.
Zhong Yu. He may be an employee, but he deserves respect. Don't push it too far.
What dignity does a pauper need? I give him work. He obeys me.
Zhong Yu, how come I never noticed? You were this kind of person?
I'm fine, dear, no need to get angry.
How affectionate. Let's see if you'll still love him. After witnessing his humiliation, can your love survive this?
Humiliating service? Then watch closely. Let's see if they dare to accept my service.
You're just a waiter. Why wouldn't they? Get moving, no more talk.
Mr. Li, let me pour you a drink.
No, I quit drinking.
Mr. Li, you're a lifelong drinker. Quitting alcohol? That's ridiculous.
Since when do you manage my affairs? Why are these executives so nervous? Is he really a waiter?
He's in uniform. Could he be Chairman Gu? If Mr. Li won't drink, pour water instead.
Let me pour you water.
Actually, I'm allergic to water. Mr. Li. What's the meaning? These two sweethearts, this is survival instinct. At this who dares to let Mr. Gu serve? I refuse to believe this. Come on, serve Mr. Li his food. I'll help myself. Mess with me again. I'll end you. Mr. Li, this is all a misunderstanding. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, please, Mr. Li, he's just a hotel employee. Why are you so intimidated by him?
He's. Exactly.
I'm just a waiter. No need for formalities. My wife is here. I can't blow my cover. Insult me, tell me to scram. She's getting suspicious. Need to escape first. These idiots. I'll deal with them later.
This. I can't do this. Good heavens. Who could be this insane?
Humiliated me. The Wanqing Bay deal gets signed tomorrow.
Can't you serve properly? Don't you know I hate broccoli? Get out. Send another waiter.
So you just think he's incompetent? I almost believed he was someone important.
Move. Out of my way. Xia Mo Ran, is this the trash you hired? Huh. Can't even serve properly. Mr. Lee. It's all a big misunderstanding.
Honey, let's quit this job. Let's go.
Xia Mo Ran. Your husband can't just quit whenever he wants.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? We Zhang. Training of waiters, but spent a lot. Manpower and material resources, resignation, compensation.
Right, if you can't pay the penalty today, don't even think about walking out that door.
How much money?
Not much. 5 million.
Zhong Yu. You have to be shameless.
Don't pay, right? Come on. First, take this stupid waiter's hands and feet. Give me waist. Debt relief. Don't want to die. Just let me go. Whose dog are you?
Zhong Yu, you caught him not to let go. Nothing more than because of me. I'm standing here today. What do you want to come to me?
End of summer. We've been in love for 3 years. Has been not cold not light. Meet this man. You are very distressed. I found that. You hurt people. It's quite attractive.
Put your paws on me and be honest.
You, what are you doing?
Ling Shui. That's not good for you. Too narrow-minded. You Xia family. Now it's all up to us, the Zhang family. I moved your Xia family. 2 sister flowers. How about it?
You. End of summer. You're all married. You still seduce my husband. I can't beat you to death.
You dare to hit her.
She's an outcast with no background. You're a stinking waiter. I'm even crippled. So what?
You really think I'm a waiter? Tell them. Who am I?
Gu always good.
Gu Zone. How is that possible?
Gu Boyan. So you really are President Gu. You've been lying to me all along.
Honey. Let me explain.
Honored guests. There must be some misunderstanding. He's wearing our staff uniform. He's definitely our employee. How could he be President Gu? What are you suggesting? That we're all putting on an act? You're not worth the effort. Manager. Tell them, they've mistaken him. Boss, this person isn't actually our staff. But he is technically employed here. Shanghai, sir. President Gu forced me to swap clothes with him. This isn't my fault. What? What do you mean?
Today, you've repeatedly humiliated my wife. We'll settle all our grievances now. Guards.
Wait. President Gu, this is a misunderstanding. I was just joking. Someone of your status. How would I dare offend you?
A joke? Let me joke with you too. Break his limbs, exactly as he described earlier.
No. Wait. President Gu. I was wrong. I'll never dare again. Please spare me this once. It was all Xia Lingshue's doing. She manipulated me. President Gu, Zhang Yu.
Are you even a man? How dare you blame me?
Woman, aren't you at fault? If it weren't for your constant prodding, would I have targeted Xia Mo Ran and offended President Gu?
Sis, I'm your sister. Plead with President Gu for me, please.
How can you say that with a straight face? You're my own sister. Yet you colluded with your mother to torment my mother for years, making my life hell. You feared I'd steal father's affection, schemed relentlessly, got me exiled from the Xia family. And you stole my fiancé. Framed me with another man in a fabricated one-night stand.
Mr. Gu. Did you hear that? She actually admitted to sleeping around, a cheap floozy. She's clearly a shameless, promiscuous tramp. Don't let her. Twisted lies. Sow discord between us, right?
Mr. Gu, surely you're aware. This woman's scandalous history, our harshness towards her, was defending your honor.
In that case, I should thank you both.
Exactly. Mr. Gu. As fellow men, we understand your pain, which is why We can't let Xia Mo Ran keep deceiving you. Enough with her charade. Huh.
Xia Mo Ran, this brazen hussy isn't worthy of your kindness.
My gratitude stems from your meddling. Accelerated my marriage to my wife. Congratulations.
Wait, what's happening? You're saying Mr. Gu was... You idiots, you targeted the madam? The man that night was Mr. Gu himself.
You promised it'd be a random waiter. How did he get involved?
What right do I have to arrange for Mr. Gu? Mr. Gu, we practically helped. Didn't we help you? We've put in effort, even if it's not recognized. Huh.
Help? If I hadn't returned that night, by coincidence, my wife would have fallen into your trap. Even if my wife truly had something with another man, as long as she chooses to stay with me, I wouldn't care. But if she became your legitimate sacrifice to break off the engagement, how dare you call this help?
Mr. Gu. I was wrong. I'm truly sorry, Mr. Gu.
You should apologize to her. She devoted herself to you for 3 years, yet you trampled on her heart. The one you wronged is her.
Moran. I was seduced by Xia Lingxue. That woman lured me. She's delusional. That's why I did those stupid things. I've wronged you. Please consider our 3-year relationship. Plead with Mr. Gu for me.
Zhang Yu, have you no shame?
Get lost, you shrew.
If I speak up, it'll only make his punishment harsher. After 3 years of devotion, I was cheated on. Genuine care. Met with schemes. Are you sure you want me to speak?
Take them away. Don't let them disturb my wife.
Mr. Gu, how should we handle this?
I want them to live in Haicheng without enjoying their privileged lifestyle. They'll have food to avoid starvation. But every step will be a struggle. Endure daily humiliation to avenge my wife.
Mr. Gu has spoken. The Wangs withdraw first, the Lees withdraw too. Better feed dogs with money, then give it to you. You scumbags. We withdraw too. It's over. All over.
Mr. Gu, this is worse than killing me. I'm begging you. Just give me another chance.
Take her away.
Mr. Gu.
Mr. Gu, I was wrong. Mr. Gu, Mr. Gu, Mr. Gu. Mr. Gu, Mr. Gu, I apologize.
Honey.
You two talk. I'll be waiting at home.
Honey.
Mr. Gu. Let's discuss the Wanshengguan project. You promised it to me earlier.
My wife is gone. What's there to discuss? Lu Cheng, get the car ready now.
Right away, Mr. Gu. This nerve-wracking day is finally over. Didn't even get a scrap. And angered Mr. Gu.
Elder Gu, these are our store's bestsellers. If you're giving them to your granddaughter-in-law, they'd be perfect.
Want. Take them all. Ha ha ha. Once my grandson comes clean, I'll make it up properly. To my granddaughter-in-law, sir. Sir. Trouble, the young mistress is back. What? Quick, hide these. Don't blow our cover.
Grandpa.
Community staff. Our family was struggling. The community sent support.
Designer bags. Luxury jewelry. Each piece costs hundreds of thousands. This community's too generous. Gu Boyan lied to me. Grandpa deceived me too. This whole family's built on lies. I actually thought it was my home.
Our community doesn't have that kind of money. You've misunderstood. These are all fakes.
Exactly. That Boyan kid can't even afford medical bills. These are all counterfeit. We can't afford real ones. Everything's fake.
I know everything now. Gu Boyan is Chairman Gu. My husband is High City's most prominent tycoon, not some poor waiter at all. Stop lying for him.
This young madam, the master and young master, didn't mean to deceive you. They just...
So, you're not Grandpa's brother, Uncle Guan helping out of kindness. You're the butler.
Yes.
I'm exhausted. Going upstairs first.
Oh no, no, no. Ugh, that grandson of mine. Why go around deceiving people? Now this old man has lost all credibility with his granddaughter-in-law.
Where's my wife? Madam's in the bedroom.
Boyan. She knows everything. She's really upset. Talk to her properly later.
Don't worry, Grandpa.
Gu Boyan. Let's divorce.
Honey, let me explain. When Zhang Yu and your father hurt you so deeply, you became hostile toward wealthy men. I hid my status because I feared you'd reject me. I never meant to deceive you.
Gu Boyan. I despise liars even more now. My biological father lied to me for 18 years. Zhang Yu deceived me for 3. If you hadn't been forced today, how long would your lies continue? Let's get a divorce. I won't take a penny from you. But I refuse to spend my life with a liar.
I've loved you for 10 years. It took everything to finally be with you. I won't agree to divorce.
10 years. What do you mean?
Darling. 10 years ago, I fell for you at first sight. My love has lasted a full decade. Please forgive me this once. Can't we start over? Give me another chance.
What fresh deception is this now?
Every word is true.
I won't believe another word you say. Tearing up the papers means nothing. I've sent the electronic copy to your phone.
Where are you going?
My friend helped me rent an apartment. I'll never return to GU Corporation.
You're not leaving.
What? First lies. Now kidnapping.
That's not what I meant.
Mr. GU. I know you're busy being the richest man, but carve out 30 minutes to finalize our divorce.
Divorce. Your wife wants a divorce. Boyan, you won't agree, right?
Grandfather. I fought so hard to be with her. I'll never let her go so easily.
You made mistakes. Take your punishment like a man. But, don't worry. I can see. Your wife still cares for you.
Really?
It's true, Mr. Gu. Your wife's gaze still holds affection.
Lu Cheng. Find out immediately where my wife is staying, now.
Right away.
If one apology fails, I'll make 100. I'll spend a lifetime apologizing, but letting go is impossible.
The timeline's too tight. This is all I could get. Stay here for now. Later I'll find something better.
Ooh. The Xias kicked me out. Divorce proceedings ongoing. I'm completely broke. You finding me, this place, means everything to me.
You're serious about divorcing the nation's richest man? Gu Boyan's the catch. Every woman dreams of marrying.
I don't care if he's rich or poor. Only sincerity matters to me.
Alright. If he hurt you this badly, we'll leave. Men aren't worth tears. If needed, I'll support you. Hey. End of summer. Even if what I say is a little disgusting, and you're not, dismantle my desk face to face.
It's not.
Hey. You're not supposed to be pregnant, right?
Pregnancy.
Oops, you don't even know if you're pregnant. Do not do measures. How long has it been since my aunt?
It seems like more than 20 days late. I thought it was a lot of trouble.
Ouch, you fool. Have a husband. This common sense has been thrown into the garbage can. So what now? Do you still want a divorce?
But
you're pregnant now. You are no longer for children. Consider.
Xiao Chu. It is because of having children. I can't have him in a family made up of scams. Grow up. A marriage started by a scam, even if not away, and how long can support? Rather than waiting for the children to grow up, suffering from the broken family, why don't you tell him he's gone now? It's over.
You're such a tough guy. Then you have to go to the hospital. Make sure that Gu Boyan's hands and eyes, you can hide it from him.
Don't worry. I have my own way.
Line. That. If you are really pregnant, just go to bed early. I'll go first.
Good. I send you.
Let's go. Not. The dog man's sad. In case something happens. The mother tore him back.
Good.
Gone.
Bye-bye.
My wife's best friend, Miss Jo, right?
Gu Boyan. How long have you been here? What did you hear?
Jerk. Tear me apart.
Thank goodness. About Xia Mo Ran's pregnancy, he still doesn't know. Holy crap, good my foot, I just cursed at the person himself. Ahem. Mr. Gu. I was just joking earlier, don't take it seriously. How dare I confront you? Please don't hold it against me.
My wife's best friend has every right to scold me. I wanted to ask Miss Zhao for a favor.
Well, Mr. Gu, if you want Moran to reconcile, save your breath. Mr. Gu, Moran's made up her mind. I can't change it. Mr. Gu, do I look like someone who'd betray friends for personal gain? Nine-eyed Z-bead. Wow. This must be priceless. For me?
I know you're from an antique appraisal family. This Tang Dynasty Z bead is extremely rare. It's wasted in my hands.
No wonder you're Haicheng's richest. Your generosity goes beyond mere extravagance.
About convincing my wife.
Consider it done. With me handling it, she'll reconsider for sure.
Thank you, Miss Zhao.
No problem. That Moran. She just went in 20 minutes ago. He's already moved next door. This man's efficiency is terrifying. Moran. I didn't want to help him. But this Z-bead is too tempting. But I didn't reveal the biggest secret. That's not betrayal, right?
Hello. Hi. I'd like to schedule Dr. Liao's appointment tomorrow. Okay. Thanks. My baby. If you really come to me, I'll file for divorce immediately, and keep you safe.
Why is Mrs. Gu at the hospital? Could it be she's ill? Mr. Gu, your outfit's too eye-catching for this visit. Don't let Mrs. Gu notice you.
The hospital director received funding from Gu Group before. I need to access some records.
Next patient, number 69, Xia Mo Ran.
What's your condition? Any bowel movement issues?
Liao Chen, that's me.
Xia Mo Ran. What brings you here? Finally caught you. Quick, take off your pants. Let me examine you. Have a seat.
Let's get to the point. I came to confirm whether I'm pregnant.
Mr. Gu. What brings you here?
My wife came for treatment, but I can't be seen. Check what she's being examined for. Understood?
I'll handle it.
Here's Mrs. Gu's file.
Xiao Wang. Find out which department Mrs. Gu visited.
Right away.
This.
What's wrong? Is it serious?
Mrs. Gu is visiting the proctology department. Xia Mo Ran, we've been childhood friends. You know perfectly well. I work in proctology.
Exactly, because we're childhood friends. I know you studied traditional medicine. You can check pulses.
But why use that in proctology? Only you would do this. Fine, let's see. Let me check. What's really going on? You're pregnant. Wait, your life timeline is moving way too fast. Married after 3 days, now 1 month in, and already pregnant?
Just as I suspected.
Where's your husband? Didn't come with you?
I'm filing for divorce.
Xia Mo Ran. You're compressing decades of life milestones into 1 month.
This past month has been eventful. But the reason I came to you today is because I don't want him to know.
Well. Ugh. Alright. I'll write you a prescription, sign it later, then get meds from the pharmacy. Don't worry. No one will trace it. Remember, if any issues arise, come back to me.
I can't thank you enough. I'm leaving. Bye.
Mr. Gu, Mrs. Gu might be upset with you. Sir, Mr. Gu, where are you going? Not clinging to Mrs. Gu.
Buying her some digestive-friendly fruits, even if divorcing. If I don't act now, when should I?
Moran. Help me.
Zhong Yu. How did you find my address? What do you want?
Moran. Gu Boyan is trying to destroy me. The Zhang family went bankrupt overnight. No one's helping me now. You're my only hope. Moran.
I want you to reap what you've sown. Coming to me. You've got the wrong person.
Xia Mo Ran. Don't be so heartless. We were together for 3 years. I truly loved you. If it wasn't for Xia Lingxue, that troublemaker, we might have been married by now. You can't watch me get ruined.
Not kicking you while you're down is my last shred of respect for those wasted 3 years. Get out. Don't make me call the police.
You'll help me whether you want to or not. You're Mrs. Gu Boyan. Only you can resolve my current crisis.
You overestimate me. My relationship with Gu Boyan isn't as strong as you think. I can't help you.
This medicine.
Give it back.
Folic acid. This is prenatal vitamins. You're pregnant.
None of your business.
It's absolutely my business. Moran. You're carrying Gu Boyan's heir. Your words carry weight, like never before. 1 word from you, and I can make a comeback in Haicheng. That scumbag is still harassing Madam. Mr. Gu, I'll drive him out of Haicheng now.
Wait.
Why are you so nervous? Doesn't he know you're pregnant?
We need to keep him calm for now. Zhong Yu. I can help you. If you keep my secret.
Moran. I knew you still had feelings for me. You wouldn't abandon me. Aha.
Gu Boyan.
How dare you touch my wife? Seems my last warning wasn't enough.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Gu. This is a misunderstanding. Moran is your wife. I'd never disrespect her. I just got carried away. Crossed the line.
Madam's been emotional lately. Send him away from Haicheng. And ban him for life. Yes.
Moran, you have to help me. I can't survive outside Haicheng.
Gu Boyan. Enough is enough. Are you really going to go that far? Zhong Yu. I can help you. If you keep my secret.
Moran. I knew you still cared. You wouldn't abandon me.
Xia Mo Ran. After how he treated you, you still defend him? Do you still have feelings for him?
Even if I don't feel anything for him, I'd never fall for a liar like you, who's never spoken a word of truth, not in a million years.
I lied to you before, and I know I was wrong, but he's nothing but scum. You can't just be with him, to spite me. From this moment on, I don't want to see him in Haicheng again.
Don't worry, Mr. Gu. Moran, help me. If I get kicked out of Haicheng,
We're already divorced. Whatever exists between him and me is our business alone. Gu Boyan. I've never asked you for anything before, but today, I'm begging you to let him go.
You're begging me for him? So in your heart, I'm the villain, and he's the saint? Do you really think everything I've done to crush him wasn't all for your sake?
What do you actually want from me?
All this time, I've respected you, honored you, cherished you. Yet you still don't care for me. Now I see. It's because of him, isn't it?
Even without him, we can't go back to how we were.
Mr. Gu. This guy, I'll have him out of Haicheng by sundown. Moran, save me.
Gu Boyan. Let him go. I'll agree to anything you want.
Is he really that important to you? You insist on divorcing me. Is it also because his relationship with Xia Lingxue fell apart, you want to go back to him?
If this is what it takes to make you agree to divorce, then consider it done.
Fine. Xia Mo Ran. You're amazing. Get him out of here.
Yes, sir.
Let me go. Release me. Let go. Gu Boyan, what are you doing? Release me.
Didn't you say you'd do anything if I spare him? You promised me anything.
Are you insane?
Xia Mo Ran. I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. I know you hate being lied to. I've wanted countless times to explain everything, but I feared you'd leave me. I'm begging you, stop pushing me away. Please forgive me just this once. Only this time. Honey. What's wrong? Did I accidentally hurt you somewhere? Darling.
A lie is either the first of many or the only one. Xia Mo Ran, you've lived your whole life in deception. Don't repeat Mom's mistakes.
Are you okay?
Gu Boyan. Your very sight disgusts me now. Can't you stay away from me? Stop haunting me.
I overstepped today. I know. You haven't been well lately. Take some time to rest these days. I won't disturb you anymore. But divorce? Don't even think about it.
Mr. Gu. I've assigned people to closely monitor Zhang Yu. We'll make sure today's incident won't happen again. Mr. Gu. The new house you purchased is next to Madam's rental apartment. You're going the wrong way.
Never mind. Let's go home.
Sigh. Madam, you've really crossed the line this time.
Such a small project. Took you this long to negotiate? What's the point of having you? Why are you still standing there? Go close the deal.
Assistant Lu, what's wrong with Mr. Gu lately? He snaps at the slightest setback. I know. Now I'm even afraid to speak around him. Sigh. I've never seen him like this before. Get back to your work. Sigh. Let's go, everyone. Mr. Gu, the bodyguards we sent to monitor Zhang Yu just reported that Zhang Yu went to see Madam again.
Seems he won't learn. Unless we teach him a lesson. Get the car ready.
Right away, Mr. Gu. Ha ha ha. You're finally back. I've been waiting here forever.
Zhang Yu. I already helped you once. Know your limits.
Look. You've got me all wrong. I came to give the baby a little something. Just a token of my appreciation.
Cut to the chase. What do you want? Stop threatening me.
After all these years, you still know me best. Moran, you know what? Gu Boyan's been crushing me at every turn. Overnight, I went from rich heir to rock bottom. I can't take it anymore. Just lend me some money, okay? You already got me kicked out.
Of the Xia family. I barely have enough for myself. I'm broke.
Don't bullshit me. You're Gu Boyan's wife. How could you be broke? Huh. I don't know why you haven't told Gu Boyan about the pregnancy. But if I don't get cash today, I'll drag us both down if I have to.
What was I thinking? Falling for someone like you?
Enough talk. I haven't had fun in ages. Hand over the money. Now.
How much?
Not much. 5 million.
Do I look like a bank to you? Where am I supposed to get that kind of money?
Not my problem, Xia Mo Ran. You've got 30 minutes. Hear me, if I don't get the cash, in half an hour, Gu Boyan will be getting a surprise package.
Scumbag.
This card holds 500 million. I've been saving behind his back, for your dowry. Take it.
500 million? Is he telling the truth? This time. Two, 4, 6. 8 zeros. 500 million.
Hello? Xia Mo Ran. 2 minutes left. If you keep stalling, I'll go to Mr. Gu myself.
This is the last time I'm helping you. Don't bother me again.
I knew you had the money. You really are my lucky star. Ahaha.
Gu Boyan. Consider this money a loan from me. I'll pay you back gradually.
Gu.
Spit it out.
Mr. Gu. The team monitoring Zhang Yu's account reports that Zhang Yu's bank account received a 5 million transfer. It's...
What is it? If you stutter, go get treated. Don't come to work.
Madam transferred it using the old master's card.
Using my family's money to support her ex? Seems she still has deep feelings for her ex.
Should we retrieve the funds?
The money the old master gave her is hers to spend. Xia Mo Ran, how long will you keep trying to provoke me?
Mr. Gu, Zhang Yu has left. He tried to give Madam something, but she refused it.
Bring it to me. Hand it over.
Why would Zhang Yu send this to Madam? Madam is pregnant. Director Gu, this is wonderful news.
She wasn't at the proctology department that day. Check now. Find out who she saw.
Yes. Dean, you wanted to see me? Liao Chenchen.
Attending physician at Tianren Hospital's proctology department. Trained in traditional Chinese medicine since childhood. Proficient in pulse diagnosis, correct?
He's Gu Boyan, CEO of Gu Corporation. Your patient from the other day. Xia Mo Ran's husband. Xia Mo Ran's husband is actually Gu Boyan. No wonder she couldn't go openly to the obstetrics department.
My wife came to see you recently. Not for proctology, but a pregnancy test, right?
Coming to the proctology department for a pregnancy check. Director Gu, surely, you're mistaken. Our hospital is fully funded by Gu Corporation. How dare you lie to him? Your clinic nurse already confessed when Mrs. Gu left. She was carrying prenatal vitamins you prescribed.
Dr. Liao. I just want the truth.
Moran, I had no choice. This is the last time I can help you. I hope it wasn't a mistake. She is indeed pregnant.
Really?
Wonderful. Director Gu. Moran is already 6 weeks pregnant. Strong symptoms, but with proper care, she'll be fine.
6 weeks?
But Madam reunited with Director Gu just a month ago. How could the baby be 6 weeks old? This will destroy him.
Seems like she wasn't trying to upset me on purpose. It was all my wishful thinking. Director, get rid of it.
What's going on? Hey Moran. This is bad. Your husband knows you're pregnant.
I already figured it out, but I didn't expect it this soon.
Moran, I know you don't want him to know about the pregnancy, but you can't keep a secret forever. I lied for you though. Told him you've been pregnant for a month and a half. Moran. Did I do the right thing?
You did nothing wrong. Thank you, Chen Chen.
Okay.
Xia Mo Ran. You resented him for lying to you. Now you're lying to him. How are you any different? Gu Boyan. You've been drinking.
Xia Mo Ran. All this time. I thought you were mad about my deception. You used him to spite me. But today I realized. I was wrong. You married me. Was it just to make him jealous? To get back at him?
That's not true.
I know you're carrying his child. You hate nothing more than being lied to, don't you? Why are you still lying to me now?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gu Boyan. My parents' marriage began with deception. Now that there's a child, I can't keep making mistakes, letting the child suffer the pain I endured.
Today I learned why you pleaded for him. And why you transferred money to him. If you can't let go, I'll step aside.
What do you mean?
Let's get a divorce.
Madam, Mr. Gu truly cares about you. You shouldn't have hurt him like that.
Assistant Liu. I can no longer tell if your I love you was ever genuine. A marriage without trust is better ended sooner.
Seems you two are just not meant to be. Your civil affairs appointment is at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Xia Mo Ran. Didn't you want this divorce? Now you've got what you wanted. The child is yours too. Why are you crying?
The cooling off period is 1 month. If you still want this after, come get the divorce certificate.
It's getting cold. Escort madam. Escort Ms. Xia home.
Yes, sir.
No need. I'll go back myself. Then. See you in 30 days.
Mr. Gu, I monitored Zhang Yu's accounts. Within just 2 days, he squandered all the money.
Recall the surveillance. No need to keep watching.
Mr. Gu. We can't let our guard down with Zhang Yu.
All of this has nothing to do with me anymore.
Ms. Xia returned the card to the old master. Without money. Zhang, you might do something drastic, again. So Assistant Lu, should I withdraw or not? Mr. Gu is heartbroken, but still cares for Ms. Xia. Keep monitoring. Report any developments immediately, understood? Xia Mo Ran. The 5 million you gave me isn't enough now. I'm stuck in this bar with no way out. Get me the money now.
I don't have money.
Have you forgotten? I still hold your secret. Huh?
Zhong Yu already knows. Do what you want.
You dare hang up on me? Zhang Yu. You've been partying here for 2 days, buying drinks for everyone to show off. Now, you're short on cash. You owe me 800,000. Tell me. Which finger are you paying with? Well? Boss Zhang. I beg you. Give me 1 more day. 1 day, I'll get you the money, please. Ha ha ha. Everyone knows you're a rat scurrying in the streets that everyone wants to beat. Who'd lend you money now? You think I'm scared? I'll sign a written promise. Boss Zhao. I'll draft a contract. Huh, sign the contract. If I can't repay in 24 hours, the debt doubles, implied in previous line. Please give me another chance. I'm begging for 1 more chance. Sign it. Listen here, kid, if I don't get my money tomorrow, don't expect mercy. Ugh. Relax. Move. Xia Mo Ran. You're my last hope now. Don't even think about running. Xia Mo Ran. Where'd you disappear to?
Zhong Yu. What do you want?
What's it look like? You can't just refuse to help. Huh? What about me?
Even if I had money, I wouldn't give it to scum worse than a dog. And I don't have a penny.
You're joking. Huh? Mrs. Gu Boyan claiming poverty? Who are you fooling?
We're divorced. I'm no Mrs. Gu.
You fool. That cash cow. How could you let go? Huh?
I'm not like you. Money obsessed and heartless. Since you know that, get lost.
Screw you. If I leave, I'm dead anyway. Xia Mo Ran. He still cares about you. I don't believe. He'd refuse if you asked. Implied in previous line. Hand it over. Give me that.
What are you doing?
Screw this.
Ah. I've broken his heart completely. Even if you call him, he won't answer either.
Xia Mo Ran. If you want to keep your baby safe, then shut your mouth. Not another word. When the call connects, follow my instructions exactly. Ah.
The tasks assigned to you need to be done promptly.
Understood. The men surveilling Zhang Yu reported. They saw him heading to Madam's residence. He stayed inside for 2 hours without leaving.
Xia Mo Ran. Just filed for divorce today, starting the 30-day cooling-off period, and you two couldn't wait to meet up? What does he have that I don't?
CEO Gu and Madam aren't officially divorced yet. That scumbag is getting more brazen by the day.
Coughs.
Mr. Gu.
Didn't I order you to stand down? Who authorized this surveillance?
My apologies. It was my mistake. Sir. Madam finally reached out to you for the first time. Aren't you going to answer?
Didn't I just tell you? She's with Zhang Yu right now. Answering now would be asking for humiliation.
But
Recall all bodyguards immediately. I don't want to hear another word about her.
understood. That Gu Boyan is heartless. Won't even answer calls after the divorce.
I warned you before. He despises me. Why would he take my call? If you expect me to ask him for money, let me make this clear. Not a chance.
How dare you make sarcastic remarks like that? After being Mrs. Gu for so long, you must have some valuables from him.
A 500 million jadeite piece. And 200 million in designer bags.
Where? Huh, Xia Mo Ran, give it to me. I swear I'll never bother you again. Please, Mo Ran. Deal?
At the GU mansion, they have everything. If you want it, go search their house.
Xia Mo Ran. You dare mock me? Huh.
Zhang Yu. I'm broke. What do you want?
No money. But you've got this face. Half the city covets your pretty face, you know that? I could sell you to the highest bidder for millions.
We live under the law. You can't break the rules.
I'm a wanted man. Law doesn't apply to me. Got it? After tonight, you and that baby in your belly can argue law in hell. Move. We've watched that bastard partying non-stop. What does Madam see in him? Don't question the boss. We leave when ordered. Captain. Madam's in danger. Mr. Gu ordered retreat. Follow or withdraw. Contact Assistant Liu. Mr. Gu. Emergency, Madam.
I don't want to hear.
Get out.
Madam was forced into a trunk by Zhang Yu. Her life's in danger.
What a scumbag. Are the bodyguards back yet?
Once they report back, I'll order them immediately to keep tailing.
Make them update the location in real time. Get the car ready.
Yes, sir. You're messing with us. Where's the goods? Exactly. You said it's Xia Mo Ran, the stunning beauty of Haicheng. That's why we came. Take it easy. Come on. Right here. She's indeed gorgeous. I paid $1 million. Totally worth every penny.
Who are you? Don't touch me. Stay away. Zhang Yu, you must have a death wish. I'm still married to Gu Boyan. If you lay a hand on me, he'll make you pay.
Shut up. She's CEO Gu's woman. You'll get us all killed. Don't listen to her nonsense. They already went to the Civil Affairs Bureau today to file for a cooling-off period. CEO Gu's been tired of her and wants to dump her. You guys can have your fun. He won't lift a finger for her. Come on, Hurry up. No. This isn't right. Even if CEO Gu discarded her, I won't touch her. I'm backing out. Hey, I'm out too. Wait. CEO Gu won't even answer her calls. What are you scared of? You bitch. How dare you ruin this?
It's your own incompetence that forces you to resort to such despicable means, taking reckless risks. You deserve this.
Xia Mo Ran. If I can't survive, you won't either. Ending up like this today is all your fault. Today, I'll send you to your grave first.
Lay a finger on her and see what happens.
Gu Boyan.
Don't move. Gu Boyan. Why are you here? Didn't you abandon her? Ha.
It was always her leaving me.
Stay back. I'll kill her.
Zhang Yu, let her go. And I might let you live.
Stop bluffing. I know, you never show mercy. If I release her, will you really let me leave alive? Either way I die. Might as well take someone with me.
Zhang Yu. All this time, the one who ruined your life and brought you to this point is me. She's innocent. Release her. Take me instead.
Gu Boyan, what nonsense are you spouting, after how I treated you? Why would you do this?
You're my wife. Protecting you is my duty.
Ha ha ha. The great business tycoon, richest man Gu Boyan, is actually a lovesick fool. Answer me. Are you doing this for this woman? Or for what's in her womb? Your little heir.
Mine.
What? You didn't know Xia Mo Ran is carrying your child. But maybe it's better this way. Come here, you'll die. Xia Mo Ran. She'll never have peace in her life. Ha ha ha.
Gu Boyan, don't come any closer, go back.
Darling. I'd rather you live. For our baby. Than worry about me.
You fool.
Ugh.
Are you hurt anywhere?
Gu Boyan. Don't scare me like this.
I've loved you for 10 years. I'm not lying to you.
I believe you. Gu Boyan. Gu Boyan.
Before I die, taking down a prodigy like you isn't a bad deal. Get Mr. Gu to the hospital. Yes.
This is all my fault. It's all because of me. Gu Boyan ended up like this. Gu Boyan. You can't die on me.
Madam. You're still pregnant. Stay calm. How is he?
Doctor. How's Boyan's condition? No way. He would never go down so easily. Doctor, please try harder. I don't believe this. Doctor, save him. Please save him. Gu Boyan. You idiot. Why did you take that knife for me? Weren't you so tough? How could you just leave me like this? You haven't even heard me say, I love you with your own ears. You haven't heard our baby's heartbeat yet. You can't die.
When I shook my head. In this freezing cold, Mr. Gu's wearing 3 layers. That tiny knife didn't even scratch him.
Huh.
All that commotion earlier, I thought something actually happened, but when we checked, there wasn't a scratch.
Oh, 4. You brat. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I'll beat him senseless later.
Thank goodness you're okay. Gu Boyan. Gu Boyan, you bastard. Listen up, we're getting divorced today. For lying to me.
I'm sorry, honey, I was wrong. I just felt so insecure. I wasn't sure if you really loved me, so I wanted to test it.
Test. This old man nearly got tested into the afterlife. I'll end you.
I'm sorry, Grandpa, I've learned my lesson.
Mr. Gu's marriage is finally saved.
Bai Yang.
Why did you come downstairs? Come sit down. How dare you let my wife walk downstairs alone?
I'm about to give birth, not about to die.
Still unacceptable. We must be cautious. Come here. Gently now.
Butler. Is this the legendary, ruthless and decisive, cold-hearted Mr. Gu?
He used to be, but since Madam got pregnant, he's become a simp. No more office visits, just obsessing over prenatal nutrition meals and parenting guides.
Ugh. My idol, Mr. Gu, has fallen.
Don't mourn yet. Compared to old Master Gu, he's just an amateur. Ha ha ha. Quick, quick. Line them up properly, for my granddaughter-in-law.
Grandpa. What's all this?
Ha. When my great-grandson comes to meet me, I need gifts. Gotta show some love. Ha. Kids these days don't want collectible cards or boring stuff. Too tacky. If it's a boy, I've collected dozens of luxury cars from global brands. For him, if it's a girl, I've gathered designer jewelry collections. What do you think?
Grandpa. Babies don't care about these things.
It's... The baby's coming. What? What do we do? Grandpa, what do we do? She's in labor.
I don't know.
The hospital bag. The...
Gu Boyan, calm down. Is this really the CEO of GU Corporation?